people questions that are hypothetical. They've been shown throughout half a century of research before my firm, and then the last 2 decades of research with my firm, to be a bad way to interview and hire people. There are a bunch of other bad ways to interview and hire people. I think we'll kind of skip. Oh, actually, here's a funny one. I'll just tell you a funny one. So I was at an entrepreneurship conference in North America at MIT not too long ago. And this guy came up to me and he said, I have a real problem hiring people who can fit my culture. And I thought this was interesting, but because it was a business event like this one, and while you all are very sharply dressed with your cool business casual, this guy had like a muscle shirt on. He had like almost like a wrestling shirt, and he was at a business meeting. He had like really big muscles, and he said, I can't find people who can work in my culture. And I said, well, okay. And he said, I think I've got a problem with my hiring process. And I said, okay, well, tell me, how do you hire? And he said, well, what I do is I like to really put a lot of stress on the candidates because we have a stressful culture. So I'll say, sell me this pen, sell me this pen, sell it to me again. That's not compelling. And I thought, goodness, this is different from the approach that we offer in our blue book. And he said, yeah, or here's what he does too. He said that he'd pick up somebody's resume and he'd tell them, there's not a single thing on this resume that impresses me. Why should I hire you? So this guy used a really aggressive approach to interviewing, and I said, well, how's it working for you? And he said, well, it's not working well for me because this weird thing happens. Oftentimes, after we have a first interview with some candidates, they never come back. And so this guy used a flawed approach, which is, I really want to make the candidates feel stressed and intimidated, and I can see if they can handle it. And that's not a best practice of hiring either. So there's a wide range in how people do hiring processes. What I'm going to share with you over these next just few minutes is the 4 things you need to do if you'd like to have a 90% hiring success. The first thing, and they all spell things with the letter S to begin with. And I'll just tell you what the things are. The 4 things are scorecard, source, select, and sell. These 4 steps are the 4 steps that a half century of research on hiring suggests are best practices. And then I've just been trying these darn things out for 15 years before I wrote this book, and then we came out with this book, and it's been a big hit around the world, and lots of people have sort of confirmed that these best practices do in fact lead to a 90% hiring success rate.